As the sunset washes dusky colors onto the closed canopy of the Amazon rainforest, a mother Kinkajou journeys through another night of hard work to forage for food to feed herself and her young baby. Having spent her daylight hours sleeping in the hollow of her tree, she awakens with the craving of tropical fruit and flower nectar on her mind. She'll need the energy for when it's time to play with her troop. She steps out onto the branches into complete darkness, leaving her baby behind with her troop. Before her journey can begin, she rubs her scent glands along her head and belly to remind any invaders that this is her property. She then hears her baby hissing, frightened and restless in her burrow. She knows that she must get back as soon as she can. She makes a mad dash into the darkness, on the hunt towards her favorite fig tree. Her excellent memory leads her to the place where she has the best luck, now that her habitat is disappearing. As a nocturnal animal, this Kinkajou knows her habitat so well and uses the great vision of her large eyes to see in complete darkness. Her woolly golden fur protects her as she moves from branch to branch, and her tiny 8-pound frame barely makes a sound. The mother Kinkajou picks up the scent of a fragrant fruit and is overjoyed and excited to eat. She playfully swings through the branches with her long, bushy tail to find and pick out a perfectly juicy fig fruit. This strong, long tail and her petite figure give the impression that she's related to monkeys. However, most are surprised to learn that she's related to the raccoon. She uses her extremely flexible spine to turn her body around, to settle down and enjoy a fig fruit. She needs this energy to get back home. Even though her diet consists of primarily fruit, she will also supplement it with flowers, insects, nectar, and sometimes small animals due to the seasonal changes. Then, the nectar from a tasty flower catches her eye. She uses her 5-inch extrudable tongue to taste its sweet nectar. She plays a very significant role to the ecology of the rainforest by pollinating and dispersing seeds. When feeding, the pollen adheres to the mother Kinkajou's face, and as she moves throughout the treetops, the pollen is deposited onto other plants. Because the mother Kinkajou eats a lot of fruit, the seeds pass through her digestive tract and appear in her feces. These seeds are then dispersed throughout the forest floor for another fig tree to grow. Distracted by a tasty find, the mother Kinkajou is unaware of danger approaching. She knows she has to be cautious around her natural predators such as jaguars, ocelots, and margays, but she wasn't expecting this. It isn't until her sharp hearing picks up a sudden climbing that she stops and listens. At this point, it's too late. The mother Kinkajou is now the target of a poacher laying traps. He hears her soft bark and takes this opportunity to catch his live specimen. This mother Kinkajou would make him a large sale in the illegal pet trade. He blinds her with an intense, bright light. Paralyzed in fear, he grabs her, trying to stuff her into a cage. In a panic, the mother Kinkajou wraps her short legs around his arm, hooks onto him with her large claws, and in a quick reaction, chomps down with her sharp teeth. A bite from a Kinkajou can be very dangerous because they carry a unique bacteria in their mouths called Kinkajou. This has the potential to cause a lethal infection. The poacher releases the mother Kinkajou from his painful hand and starts beating between the branches to find her. Now the mother Kinkajou knows the only safe way to leave is down the trunk of the tree. She turns her flexible feet backwards in the opposite direction, giving her the unique opportunity to race down a tree trunk and jump into the next tree. She flees danger, running home desperate to get back to her baby. She runs and runs, so exhausted, screeching and barking, hoping to communicate with her troop. She finally hears a reply from a fellow Kinkajou, steering her in the right direction. Once she picks up the scent of her burrow, she knows she's almost home. She quietly makes it inside to find her baby unharmed and asleep. She's finally home. Now the mother Kinkajou lies with her baby. She feeds him and uses her prehensile tail to hold him for comfort. She was unsure if she would make it back again.